Hello, my friends. For tonight, I'm going to rewatching the 2016 film that could be my new favorite film. And this time, it's Disney. And I just got done seeing Moana. I'm looking forward to watching this movie. I heard great things about it and I'm excited to see a Polynesian-inspired Disney princess, Moana. I'm also interested in the film's message of self-discovery and finding your way. Hot take, I think this film is miles better than Frozen 2 because of that message. Sorry, Frozen stans. I think it's a message that a lot of people can relate to, and I'm curious to see how it explored in the film. I'm also excited to see the film's animation. I've seen some clips and some of the edits from my subscribers, and it looks stunning. The water, especially with that, looks amazing. I'm sure the film will be a feast for the eyes. And then after that, I just got done watching it. I loved it. It was everything I was hoping for and more. The animation was beautiful, the music was catchy, and the story was heartwarming. I really connected with Moana's character. She's a strong, independent young woman who is determined to save her people. She's also a bit of a fish out of water, which I can relate to. I love watching her grow and learning throughout the film. That message of what I mentioned earlier, which is the self-discovery and finding your way, is also very powerful and is well written. It's a message that I think everyone can relate to at some point in their lives. Overall, I thought Moana was an excellent film. It's a beautiful, heartwarming, and inspiring story that I highly recommend. It's a few Disney movie that looks pretty good. This is the last Disney film that became so good after. Okie dokes, so for Moana, I'm giving the action 3 stars. Whilst the action is not the main focus of the film, they are exciting. The sequences are visually stunning. The filmmakers use a variety of techniques to create exciting and visually appealing action sequences, including CGI, traditional animation, and stop-motion animations, as well choreographed. They were well-paced and exciting, and they always feel grounded in the reality of the world of that movie, and also emotionally engaging. They're not just about thrills and spells. They also serve to advance the story and develop the characters. I would have liked to see improved in action sequences, like the final battle where we can see Moana involved fighting or sailing, and I would like to see more variety in the type of these sequences. But I think the action in this movie is perfectly fine, no problem at all. Comedy of the film, I'm also giving it 3 stars. Just like as I said in the action, it's not the main focus, but this film has a number of funny moments. The humor is mostly situational and character-based, and is often used to advance the plot or develop the characters. There are a few slapstick moments, but they're not over the top. There is a comedy that really stood out was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Maui. Whilst I don't like the way he is now, I think this film has a lot of charm his character was. I love it. For story, I think this could be very rare for you guys. I'm giving it 5 stars. I really enjoyed the film's beautiful animation, catchy songs, and inspiring story about a young woman named Moana who finds her strength and purpose. The film also does a great job of incorporating Polynesian culture and mythology, which I found to be very well researched and respectful. Here are some of the things I liked about the story of it. The film's strong female protagonist. Moana is a brave, independent, and resourceful young woman who is determined to save her people. She's a great role model for young girls, and I love seeing her overcome challenges and achieve her goals. Not to mention the film's beautiful animation. It's visually stunning with lush landscapes, vibrant colors, and detailed character designs. The animation is also very fluid and dynamic, which makes the action sequences feel engaging. Also, the film's catchy songs. The songs in this movie are some of the best Disney has ever produced. They are catchy, well written, and perfectly integrated into the story. I especially love We Know the Way, and not to mention How Far I'll Go, which is my favorite. Lastly, the film's incorporation of Polynesian culture. This film does a good job of incorporating Polynesian culture into the film. The characters, setting, and mythology are all based on Polynesian cultures, and the film does a respectful job of representing these cultures, which is a very rare thing that Disney made this shit. It was perfect from start to end. I love it. For suspense, another 3 stars. There are some moments in the film that are suspenseful, such as when Moana is sailing through the storm or when she's fighting Tekka in final battle. However, the suspense is not constant throughout the film, and there are long stretches where the film is more lighthearted and adventurous. I think the suspense in this movie is just enough to keep viewers engaged, but it is not so intense that it would scare younger viewers. And finally, the pacing of the film, I'm giving it 4.5 stars. The movie moves along at a brisk pace, but it never feels rushed. There's enough time to develop the characters and the story, but the movie never gets bogged down in unnecessary details. The action sequences are well paced, and the musical numbers are perfectly placed to break up the action and keep the audience engaged. I think the pacing of Moana is one of its strengths. It helps to keep the movie feeling fresh and exciting, and it makes the journey that Moana takes feel all the more epic. For casual fans for Disney princess films, I'm giving it S. For cinephiles, I'm giving it S for fresh take of Polynesian culture to the Disney film, and critically, I'm giving it S. Holy moly, I really enjoyed Moana. I thought the characters were well developed and relatable, and the story was exciting and engaging. And the animation was also top notch, and the songs were catchy and memorable. My biggest regret is I haven't seen this film in theaters. Sorry guys, because I only watched Doctor Strange and Trolls back in theaters in November 2016. And hot take, I think in my opinion, Moana is the last Disney movie where making some good things. It sucks. And I think Moana is one of the best I've ever seen so far. As I am Frozen fan or Disney fan, I think Moana is an almost perfect film that it's definitely recommend to watch in all ages. I'm giving it 9.5 over 10. An excellent Disney film that gets more than a Sonic Frozen fan guaranteed.